All right, we're there. All right, we'll find out if this is what we wanted to intro the first ever Rogues Gallery with. Oh yeah, this is good intro. Ooh,
hit him hard with those trumpets.
Yeah. Oh yeah, welcome. We actually do have someone watching us right now. Awesome. Hey, we didn't know what was going to happen tonight. Welcome to Star Wars Friends Rogues Gallery. This is literally like Justin and I just got on Skype and we're like, you know what? Let's just take this online. We're going to talk anyways. So this is good. So we got a little bit of main title, An Attack on the Planet Jakku theme from the Force Awakens soundtrack as the lead into the Rogues Gallery. First ever Guerilla live stream, whatever. I mean, we've invited people to jump on tonight. We'll see what happens. This is good. This is crazy. It's different. So long story short, we were scheduled to have an interview tonight, and it's being rescheduled. So we just said, hey, why not? It's Friday night. We want to talk Star Wars anyways. And why not utilize video? Why not utilize this whole weird thing on the internet called video? Plus, we're going to do a little bit of show and tell. So that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is crazy. So there is, let's not talk a lot about Star Wars news, right? Let's not talk a lot about controversial things. Let's talk about the good things. Let's talk about, wait, hang on. I wasn't prepared for this moment.
There's some good stuff coming out. I mean,
there is.
What is it? John Carlos said, the Darksaber will be heavily focused on in season 2 of The Mandalorian. That's pretty exciting. I mean,
that'll be sweet. That'll be sweet.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It'll be good.
Can't get here soon enough. No, TV.
No, and Squadrons will be coming out soon. I can't wait to play that. Now, because this is a Rogues Gallery, I think we can go off topic a little bit. I think being a rogue, we can talk a little things. Yes, it's Star Wars, friends, but I got that Ghost of Tsushima game that came out on PlayStation 4. So that's an open world game, and it's a samurai warrior. I mean, listen. Whether it's a lightsaber or a samurai blade, I'm excited about this because I just want to slash and whatever happens. I mean, it looks beautiful. So if Jedi Fallen Order has taught me anything, it's that I really, I love those, those. And it's not really open world in Fallen Order, but it's a big enough world where it's fun. So I'm going to play that after, we have this little Rogues Gallery. But I think tonight, Justin, let's get into something we haven't done in a very long time. Let's get into this.
Your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection.
Oh, yeah. So if anyone... Yeah, it's good to hear that again. If anyone listens to this, Star Wars friends, Justin and I are huge collectors, and this week has brought a bounty of goods. So we can definitely talk about that. Justin, you were doing some show and tell before we got on the broadcast here. You got some really cool patches.
I've had pre-orders come in from like May 4th. This week, and they've all just kind of piled. So I was like, ooh, mail day. I was like 3 packages. I've got more show and no tell. I have all show and no tell. So I'm ready to, ready to tell. So.
Yeah, I am waiting. It's crazy. I'm waiting for all those Gentle Giant pre-orders to just hit, because I'm sitting on like 7 Gentle Giant pre-orders, and I'm just afraid like August, or not August, because man, that's a day away. September hits, and it's just like, oh, here's all 7. Yeah. Have fun. I did hit up Gentle Giant. I'm waiting for a response for any of those people who, like myself, signed up for the Premier Guild. We still haven't received our free gift. I'm waiting for my C-3PO. Well, you got the bust.
I got the bust. You got the figure. Yeah.
Yeah. I love those jumbo figs. And the jumbo fig for 2020 Premier Guild is the Lando Calrissian, General Lando Calrissian. And then the bust, though, is the Armorer. So I haven't actually decided what I'm going to choose for the Premier Guild.
They had put a fan vote out there of like 4 people, and who would you want to see? It was like Malakili, Squidface, and like 2 other obscure like background Jabba / Cantina characters.
Yeah,
and I can't remember who won. I don't know if it was Squidface.
Who wants a Malakili bust? Was it the bust or is it a?
There's a guy on there, every comment on Facebook. Anytime they post something on Facebook, he's like, "When's that Malakili coming? Or when are you gonna put the Malakili out?" This dude wants the Malakili so bad. He like keeps like just trolling him to make this thing, and I'm like, "Please, Gentle Giant, just make it. Put it out there."
That sounds like the Veers Watch. Are you familiar with Veers Watch on Twitter?
Mm-mm.
The guy who has a Twitter account, it's at Veers Watch. And all he does every day, he tweets once a day, whether or not Veers is showing up in something. And it's just like the most ridiculous account, but I love it. I think it's great. But yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to go Armorer or the Jumbo General Lando Calrissian. I love the Jumbo figs. I got space for them. But that Armorer, I mean, man, what a great costume. I can't wait. You know, one of the things I was looking for with Star Wars Celebration was all the great cosplay that was going to come out. And I think, you know, the Armorer would have been heavily focused as far as cosplay is concerned at Celebration. You know, I was just on the Galactic podcast and we talked a little bit about Celebration, and it just like, heartbreaking, man. I was really hoping we could go, you know.
I put him somewhere. He's in my pin thing because I'm new to the pin stuff, so I don't have a ton. But my little pixelated Baby Yoda came from Hallmark the other day that I had ordered. I'd actually tried to order 2, and then they canceled one order. They were like, "No, we're on to you," and they canceled one and just sent me the one. So I was like, "All right, it's cool, it's cool." Sideshow actually just completed their Sideshow Con this past weekend too. So all the new stuff from Hot Toys, Iron Studios, you know, just different artists that do statue work or figure work. They had done that. So I've got Kyle hooked on, you know, kind of watching, because they did that one. This is the first year for that. They do Spooktacular in October, and they do Geeks Giving in November. And what it is, it's like a week-long event where they feature new things. They do live streams. They do contests on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. But they give out codes, free money.
Oh, well, hey.
And they give out anywhere from $1 to $5. And you kind of go, oh, well, how much is that really going to add up to over the course of a week? When you get those $5 and $3 and $4 codes, you get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Kyle is up to pretty close to $100. He hasn't even bought anything from him. He's close to $100 and can almost get at least like an Iron Studio statue, or most of a figure paid off, because I think he's eyeing the Sideshow, the Yoda that they have.
Yeah.
So he's made like $100 just watching it. Like, and I'll ping him. I'll say, "Hey, code's up, go get it." And he's like, "Okay." Plugs
That's
in,
pretty
grabs
slick.
it. Yeah,
that's
so
pretty
if you haven't
slick.
done it before, check out Sideshow, people, because they're basically the American distributor of Hot Toys and Iron Studios and some of these other makers overseas. So they get a lot of the new stuff in, and they revealed a new Anakin, you know, Revenge of the Sith.
That new Anakin is crazy.
Clone Wars Anakin.
Oh yeah.
Clone Wars Obi-Wan and his armor.
The best Obi-Wan.
And then they had the new Rex. I've already pre-ordered him. I'm on the fence about the Anakin. I love
the Anakin. I wish the price point wasn't so high, because
he is high. At $260, he's high.
Yeah, and then there's the other option that he can come on that little speeder or whatever that thing is that he rides.
The
Stap. Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, hey, for anyone that watches this later on, this is the first ever Rogues Gallery, and I know Michael's joined us here, and a couple people keep popping in and out. But for those who are wondering, this is totally a surprise thing. Yeah. This is a last minute. Hey, let's jump on and talk Star Wars. So, you know, if you're watching later on, welcome. We're doing a little bit of show and tell. It's relevant to the end of July 2020. So let's dive right in. Okay. I definitely got these as a surprise. Now I know. Okay. Ooh. So I know that I bought them because I wanted them. But the Darth Revan pop. Now we've talked about pops extensively on the show, and whether or not we still want to collect them. Let me tell you something. If they release, I'm going to open this up for the first time.
God. What are you doing?
It dropped 90 cents in value. But here's I got this other Darth Malik. This is the clutch one. So I will definitely. Oh, is this like an unboxing video? Like, this is like easily 10,000 views.
Show and tell to unboxing. Now the kids love Star Wars, friends. But no, I wanted to take them out so we can see what they look like.
these Funkos, these are fantastic. This is a great sculpt. This Malik here is a fantastic sculpt. I mean, it is. If you are a fan of Knight of the Old Republic, this is totally, he's got the wobbly head, whatever. But now I can post them up next to my Darth Malik figure on my Sith shelf. Sith self. Say that like 9 times fast. That's not easy.
Or by your Sith self. I mean, you can just walk around with them on your shoulder.
Right. And then, of course, the Revan. Who doesn't want Revan in their collection? And especially, here's the thing. GameStop gets you because, of course, they put these 2 out at the same time. And they're like, oh, yeah, like Knights of the Old Republic, go get these pops. And here's the thing. You buy them individually for $12.99 or whatever, and then they hit you with $6.99 shipping on each. Not as a pair. They don't hit you with like $8 shipping. So these are really great pops. I've seen a lot of our friends, our mutuals online pick these up this week, so I'm glad they got their hands on them. This Revan sculpt is just cool. I mean, he's got his chains on there. Got a little bit of flowy cape going on. Ooh, Funko. Oh, yeah, nice. Got the gold paint going, but yeah, these are really exceptional Funko Pops. So although I did kind of, I backed off. I mean, really, I went from 400 plus 5 years ago down to like 30. But you couldn't pass those up. And I know I have a few more on pre-order. They'll show up like every other pre-order.
I just couldn't get into like I have so many pops and I'm like, I just can't do another thing, especially when like there's new figures that kind of rolled out that I was kind of surprised by. So I may pick them up. We'll see if they do like a sale or something. I'll pick it up. But I just couldn't do it. I was like, I gotta get out of the pops. I gotta get out of the pops. Here,
I'm such a fan of Knight of the Old Republic. It was like, it was literally just a no-brainer thing. Because anything that they put Revan or Malik on, I'm gonna buy. I mean, there's like, I'm one of those Star Wars fans.
There's the Order 66 live sale is this evening. They do have a loose Darth Nihilus for sale.
I will tell you this: that figure, if you're a fan of Darth Nihilus, if you can pick it up for under 70, that's a score. But it has to have the cloth cape. So if you're a collector and you collect the loosies, has to have the cloth cape. If you are box only, that Darth Nihilus in the Sith Evolution set, there's 2 different boxes for that set. It comes with Darth Bane, Darth Maul, and Darth Nihilus. One box is black, one box is blue. And, there is a significant price difference between the black and blue box. They're going to set you about $110. The one thing I'm looking for, and I don't have Facebook, so I can't get on Order 66 sale, is a vintage Han Carbonite figure, one of the last 17. I have just the figure, but if you try to buy the Carbonite block, it'll still set you back $200. So you might as well just get both at the same time. That's what I'm looking for next. But Justin, you and I picked up something together, but not in the same place. We live in different cities. But we did get this fantastic Repro Hoth Ice Planet Adventure game. Now, I was going to pick this thing up on its own, when it was a full price point, because it came with that Luke Skywalker figure, which is currently way over on a shelf. I can't get up right now away from the microphone to get, but it comes with that retro figure. I'm a noted, I guess I am a hater. Now I can say I'm a hater because this is the Rogues Gallery. So we can talk like pirates on here. Like Hondo Naka. No, that's really terrible. That's a Watto again. But those retro figures I don't like because there you go. Now that sculpt is, I like the sculpt. I do. I like the yellow glasses. I like the card back, but I don't like the retro sticker. And of course they have to designate it as retro so that people aren't like, hey, did this thing come on the original Kenner line? Nah, sorry, bro. Nah. But here's the thing. My fiance and I played the game last night. We actually opened it up and played the game, unlike the Death Star game that came with Grand Moff Tarkin, which I've never played. That game just looks terrible. But I love Empire Strikes Back. So naturally, and they have Falcon tokens. You open it up to see the tokens. They're little pieces of plastic, little Millennium
Falcons, and there's a snow speeder.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, yeah, we're playing this thing. And, it's true to form. It's just an upgraded version of the original. Here's a little snow speeder here. So a little cool token, way cooler than the boot. in Monopoly. This is cooler than the thimble. It's the Falcon. This is pretty sweet. Cool little token. So we played last night, and it's basically just a spinner, game of luck, game of chance, as all Star Wars games are. And it was actually a lot of fun. You have to gain force power, and then you have to defeat Darth Vader. But it's definitely would be fun with Star Wars friends. If you had people over and you had 4 or 5 people playing this game, it'd be a blast. So good game, and we picked it up for $9.99 on Amazon. That's crazy.
Is 9 or 15?
I paid $9. I paid $9.99. Yes, sir.
I need to go back and look at what I paid. I think I paid 15. But it was down from 24. It had popped up on like Yak Face or something like that. It said, hey, if you got it, go get it because it's out there. And it was like $15. I was like, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's as much as the figure is.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's worth it just for the figure alone. So that's fun. I got that figure sitting under the Legacy AT-AT right now. I'm putting this little like diorama together for Empire Strikes Back. Lots of Empire Strikes Back merch. Another thing, I went to go get that Ghost of Tsushima game at Best Buy, and they had a non-crunched Empire Strikes Back Yoda because every time I've seen this Yoda, it has been absolutely crushed, this plastic blister. And although there's a mild dent right here, I can pull that out with a suction cup. Collectors that are just getting in the game, there are some dents that you can pull out with suction cups or even just a blow dryer. You can hold it real close to the blister pack and it'll pop out. So
don't use a heat gun.
Don't use a heat gun.
Not a heat gun.
But the suction cup, couple blister damage packs. I learned that in the Ventos, or I'm sorry, the Black Series when they had the 3 3/4 Black Series.
Yeah.
A lot of those blister packs were terrible. So you would just get a little tiny suction cup from a craft store, pop it out, and it looks brand new. So that Yoda figure is gorgeous, though, man.
Oh yeah.
This the snake, and the soft goods. It's just really nice here. Yeah, really good.
Oh yeah.
So cool fig, love it. It's Yoda. How can you go wrong? It's you can't. It's so good. And then the last thing I got this week is the Dr. Aphra book 3 or book 2 from the new comic series. So I am obsessively waiting for the new Darth Vader to come out. I think that might have dropped or it may drop next week, but Darth Vader number 3. Oh man, I can't wait for that. But this Dr. Aphra book is fantastic. I am really close to finishing that audio drama that came out. So we'll talk about that on a regular Star Wars Friends show.
Trying to finish up Alphabet Squadron, or the second one. I still haven't finished that. I just had a busy week at work. So as soon as I can finish that one up, I'll start in on the radio drama.
It's really great. It's great. It's Dr. Aphra is one of my favorite characters. I got into it a little bit on Twitter with one of my friends who doesn't like Dr. Aphra, and that's okay. You don't have to like Dr. Aphra, but it was just like, my question was, well, did you read it? You give it a shot? And it's like,
right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, just give it a shot, man, all the way through. So I recommend Dr. Aphra to everybody now, and I'm just so happy that they're doing it justice with the audio drama. We'll see if there's any type of live action future, on the horizon. Maybe it's one of those rumored 3,000 shows they have going on. Who knows? But great book, great comic book if you're looking for something to read. Justin, what did you pick up?
What didn't I pick up? I'll start with this one because it was I got them back in May, like when they first came up. But Hasbro did their pre-orders for their Black Series, so in comes Kit Fisto.
Oh, beautiful! Yeah. So that figure looks awesome. I've seen some people pose it. Yeah, that's a really sharp looking figure.
Yeah,
I like that.
The Kit Fisto, he came in, and then the Battle Droid Geonosis. This is different. This is different than the GameStop one. The GameStop one is the heavy Battle Droid. This is the Geonosis version. So he's all brown. It's beautiful. He's got a little bit of nicks and dings there on his paint from the sand kicking up. But that one's pretty cool. And then the I might have to get another one of these. Master Plo.
Oh, look at the soft goods.
Yes, because I would love to take this one out and put him with like a wolf. Like a Commander Wolf, and just pose them together. He's
easily 2 of my least favorite Jedi of all time. But just so happened to make great figures.
Yeah. Flo and Kit, yeah. But those 3 came in. I was like, it was like Christmas, literally. I don't know why they shipped them separate because I ordered them at the same time, but they came in 3 separate boxes. I said the pixelated Baby Yoda pin from Hallmark came in. Again, I'm not a big pin collector, but I'll get ones that I like, and that was one that I like. It came up at like, oh God, what was it? Like 3 a.m. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 a.m. One
of those West Coast drops.
Yeah, I woke up because the baby woke up, so I went to the restroom. Come back and I'm like, all right, well, I gotta feed baby. So I like flipped through and there was a post that said it's up. I was like, okay, that and the Imperial Probe Droid, the ornament was up for sale, and I was like, well, okay, let me go ahead and order that pin. So I texted Kyle because I knew he would be up, and I didn't text anybody else because like I didn't want to make Josh mad because he doesn't like
right.
He almost blew up
not like those late night texts
early morning. So I said, nah, I'll wait. So I texted Kyle and he's like, what are you doing up? And I was like, well, I got a kid. She's like 3 months old. Like, I'm awake. But anyway, that came in. And then, we like to support small makers. So there's a group, not Rebel Art Empire, Rebel Art Underground.
Yep.
They produce some really cool stuff on Etsy as well. So I ordered this patch, which is
cool.
Empire till the end. Yep.
Yes.
And then there's this one, which is the TIE Fighter pilot. So those were the 2 that I ordered.
The purple is so cool. The purple touch on that is so cool.
I like it. And his eyes like shot out. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, the skull and the Shadow Trooper helmet is pretty tight. So so I ordered those. Those came in pretty quick. I got the board game just like you. And then so I'm gonna look at these guys. So these came out.
Okay. What do we got here? Oh yeah, I got one of those sitting behind me too. The postage stamp size Ahsoka figure.
So these things,
it's so small.
There's the Boba Fett.
Oh wow, yeah.
See, it looks like it's like a jetpack, but it's like a Slave One.
Yeah, it's like a fire spray class ship there. Yeah.
These little things are actually pretty cool. For the price point of $8, and I saw somebody complain about this. The price point of $8, right? You get a figure with accessories and a vehicle.
Yeah.
Or some kind of like piece to go with them, right?
Yeah.
Vintage collection, you're paying
good. $12.99.
$14.99 now for a 3.75-inch figure with no vehicle. These at least come with something. So it's great for kids. The paint on these is really good. The
paint is really good. Yeah,
I don't know if you can see it.
Throw that
like,
Ahsoka.
There's the Ahsoka. There it is. The paint on Ahsoka is really, really good. And the points of articulation on this is like 7 points. So she has like, I think it's neck, shoulders, wrists, and hips.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah, but I mean, it is like for the price point for $8. Yeah, there's a couple of them out there. There's the Ahsoka, there's Boba, there's a Wookiee, or it's Chewbacca and Clone Trooper. And then there are others coming out. I've seen there is a Anakin with his ETA-2 Starfighter coming out. But they're for the price point, they're cool. Like they're cool little figures. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll get that. And then, but while I was there, I was like walking through this Target had everything. I was like, holy crap, something in the store for a change. So, yes, I had my mask on.
Good. Wear a mask.
And then found this guy.
Oh yeah.
His little cooing.
This country is flooded with the child. I mean, everyone I know has at least one version of these new child that dropped out. Those are so crazy.
They had 2 of these on the shelf, and then they had like a small, like another like stuffed version. They had all the little statue ones that I think Josh got. They come in like a little plastic container, but they don't move or anything. It's funny though to see because this one is significantly smaller.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more to scale, but this one, he's got his little cup, he's got his frog. There's no ball, but I figured that was a child safety thing.
Oh, you know what? I don't think my fiance is gonna watch this episode, but I did so happen to order her that Gentle Giant limited edition statue. Do you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Where it's the 6 scale. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like 12 inches tall. Yeah. So she's going to get surprised with that because she saw it and she was like, oh, I really love that. And I was like, I'm a Premier member. Yeah, I get a little discount on that. So yeah, I went ahead and ordered that. So hopefully it drops before the holiday. Because we got to have something to look forward to this holiday.
Yeah.
No, those.
I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take him out. Just FYI, he's not staying in the box, so I can like play with him, and he's small enough I can keep him on my desk. But yeah, definitely cool. Was worth. I think he was $24.99.
Oh, okay.
Totally worth it. Kids will love it. If you find them on sale, great. That's even better. If you get the one from Costco, though, I'm just telling people right now, if you get the one from Costco, the frog that comes with him has 2 eyes, not one. So if you're a purist like me, it's got to have 1 eye, like in the show. I know I'm all backwards here.
Or if you're a variant collector, get them both.
Yeah. If you want the regular frog, get the 2-eyed one. It was like $19.99, I think.
That's $20 is a good deal for that thing.
Yeah.
The variant collectors are interesting, because they'll be like one character on the back of the card that is different from another one, and they'll be like, "Oh, I gotta have it, $200 sold," and you're like, "What? Mm-hmm. That's literally like just like a clone trooper figure, It's some of the stuff I've seen with variants, like they'll go as far as like the UPC label. If it is turned a certain way, they'll be like, "Oh no, I gotta have that one." What are some other variant things like these numbers up
the
here?
Euro cards versus the American cards.
Well, but those are fun. That's good variants.
Yeah.
Some people are just hardcore about it. Like there's this little stamp. You can't see it on the screen. Maybe you can, but each Black Series card is imprinted with a serial number. Some people actually really care about the serial numbers, man. It's wild to me.
The initial 40th anniversary Darth Vader that came out in that long box with the plastic stand came out a couple of years ago, and they did that first line for A New Hope, where they re-released, Obi-Wan, Anakin, the Jawa, the Stormtrooper, all of the original 12, but in the 6-inch Black Series on those card backs.
Yeah.
There's 2 different serial numbers on the Darth Vader, and one of the serial numbers has the red eye, the other has a black eye.
Okay.
So I have both, of course, and I'm not normally like that, but I was like, well, I gotta have a red eye Vader. Like, I can't let him go. So it took me a while to find the serial number, and I finally found him like at Walmart or something like that. Right. So I grabbed him. And then next thing you know is you see him everywhere. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. So I have the regular and the variant, but they're everywhere. They're pretty abundant.
Yeah.
So,
I think the last Darth Vader thing I got actually was from a garage sale about a month ago. It was a 1978 12-inch Darth Vader. I had to repair the arms. I think I posted something about it on Twitter, how I repaired it, basically using zip ties and stuff. So if anybody comes across this video, Justin and I, we're hardcore collectors. Be more than happy if there's a project or if there's something you want to put together, we can help you out. Justin's usually really great with the sales and the retail end of things.
I'm good at finding stuff.
Yeah, totally. And I'm totally down to help retro collectors fix their old toys, fix their old Kenner line. I love to repurpose Kenner vehicles, and I love to help people fix their Kenner figures. So if you ever have any, you can just hit us up, show@StarWarsFriends.com, and say, hey, I'm looking for this thing, or I need help with this thing. We're more than down to help anyone that hits us up. I just want all the Kenner toys in the world to be beautiful again. I mean, really, I love the Kenner line, man. Right now I'm currently repairing a Darth Vader TIE Fighter, an original one. There's a couple pieces and components from that vehicle that are very hard to find. Every TIE Fighter, as you know, for normal 3 3/4 size, they have spring-loaded wings that pop off in an action sequence where they get in their little starfight and the wings pop off. The struts that hold the pod onto the wings are very hard to find. So that's what I'm in search of right now, is just a single strut. And then I'm also a purist, so I have to match the plastic color. So I might even go through like 4 or 5 of these things before I find the right color. So I'm currently rehabbing that. I'm rehabbing a vintage Imperial shuttle. That's an ongoing project because the price point is just wild. And then I'm rehabbing a Star Destroyer playset. Now, are you familiar with the Star Destroyer playset?
It's like a giant 3-tiered piece of cheesecake with the middle cutout.
That's the Death Star.
Or the Death Star one.
Yeah, so the Star Destroyer is a different one. Hold up one second.
Okay. I see Mike said he got a Micro Machine Star Wars playset. It's funny because we were just talking about those the other day. Somebody had posted the Micro Machine book playsets on Facebook Marketplace, wanted like $150 for them.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
You're crazy. I'm
That
like,
is so
no.
crazy.
I'm like, I still have my micro machines, but not that. Yeah,
No.
well, it's kind of like a piece of cheesecake with the hollow
Yeah,
down
that's like a
middle.
little piece of cheesecake. It's just it's a Death Star. Or not a Death Star. This is the Star Destroyer playset. So here's the thing. This is a beautiful project to rehab. There's a lot of functionality, but like, they have these weird things like let me see if I can get in frame here. Trap doors. There's a lot of pieces on this set. So what I'm trying to rehab now, and if anyone is into this stuff, once again, I'm down to help out. There are certain pieces, like there's a red shield that normally pops in right here. There are a lot of sticker decals that need to be redone on the inside. I can't really get a good shot of this, but I really love to repair these things. I mean, this is a really fun one because it's got the meditation chamber. You pop your little Darth Vader in there. He's got the non-canonized Dayglow red shield that he can look through. But this was a fun one to repair. I definitely had, I started off with just the base and just the A-frame here, and I've since pieced the rest together.
Yeah.
The color, this blue pops. It's gorgeous. So this is another one I'm repairing, but this is the infamous Star Destroyer playset that not a lot of kids liked because they literally just had a meditation chamber and a trap door. So
I see Tyler joined us, Mandy joined us. Hey guys, and I see Maggie is joining us from bed. Maggie was not feeling so hot today. Chris and I are blaming it on the Oculus Rift.
Yeah. So for everyone that's
vertigo.
For everyone that just recently joined us, this is a Rogues Gallery. This is the first of its kind. It's just we had an interview scheduled for tonight, which we have to reschedule. And Justin and I said, hey, let's get on and just talk for a little bit.
Rogue.
So yeah, we went rogue. We started talking toys. Who knew? Who would have thought? But yeah, Maggie got the Oculus to play Vader Immortal, clearly priming herself to get that Galaxy's Edge game that's about to come out. I know that's what I'm going to get.
That looks pretty sweet. Yep.
I'm sure
that was big news this week.
Big news, especially for me because I'm obsessed with it. So, Maggie's feeling a little bit of the motion sickness, just like I'm sure I felt playing on PSVR when I had it. I sold it because I just couldn't stomach it anymore. It was too much, too intense. So yeah, I mean, we're about to wind it down, actually. So I know a lot of people just jumped on, but this video will be up for anyone to watch at any point in time. That's what we're gonna do. So I definitely want to utilize our YouTube service and our Facebook service as much as possible, so we can get content out there. And Justin, you and I could do shows like this, talking toys and collectibles whenever. One thing that we talked about, Justin, you sent me this really great deck of this is a game that I guess you told me can be played online. So because I was nervous being in quarantine and COVID that I wouldn't have anyone to play this really, all these cards are fantastic, by the way. I mean, right away, got this Harrison Dula card.
I knew you'd like that one.
Yeah, the Ray card. I mean, come on, these are great. And, I want to play this game with people. And you said that this can be played online, right?
Yeah, there's and I have to find it again. I'll try to find it and post it, but it's an online, it's like a database. I don't want to call it a database. It's a virtual reality game essentially, but like you can play it on your computer. You can log your cards that you actually have if you want to play with the real deck that you have to practice, or you can play with other cards that you don't necessarily have, and you play live against somebody. And, it's a little bit of a learning curve at first, but you use your mouse, you put the cards out there, you use your mouse to flip things, roll the dice, etc. So all of it is done online. But yes, you can play virtually. I'll find the link and send it to you and post
These
it so
are
everybody's
great
got it.
Cards.
The cards are cool. I've got tons of the dice.
Whoa.
Yep. You can get tokens for them, like custom made tokens, because they come with little cardboard tokens if you buy the full game, right?
Yeah.
For like your hits and stuff. But the little tokens that you can get, you can buy them on Etsy or wherever that are like 3D printed. So you can get little Stormtrooper helmets or Darth Vader helmets and things like that.
Funeral pyre, so good. This is good. You got
the cards are great.
Kanan and Ezra doing some lightsaber training here. You got Princess Leia, of course, with Wicket E. Warwick looking great there. You got, Lando with a puffer pig. Who doesn't want that card? That is great. And then, of course, I'm going to save best for last. The true Jedi, the last Jedi, the real Jedi, Finn. Yeah, take that to the bank.
Draw attention card. Like,
draw attention to this massive missed opportunity.
Right. But no, it's a fun game. I mean, it's a fun game. I've only played it a handful of times. I have a ton of cards because I really want to play it more. But the cards are beautiful. Final Fantasy Games, who puts that out, they actually have a lot of stuff going on right now with Gen Con. They're doing Gen Con online. So if you play games like Armada, X-Wing, Destiny, Legion, any one of those games that are Star Wars based games, they have a lot of stuff going on right now. New drops that they're doing. They just released Clone Wars, the cruisers, the big cruisers with like the Delta 7 starfighter groups.
Sweet.
The Separatist ships. Those were released. Their new X-Wing stuff. They're doing Jango Fett's version of Slave One. They have the droid tri-fighter coming out. They have the ETA-2 with the ring coming out.
Oh, sweet.
So you can get the little docking ring for it. So, but they've got a lot of stuff coming out too. So if you're into like, strategy games, into dice games, they've got a lot of news coming out because Gen Con's going on this week. So
where can you buy these? You buy these online, or can you get them in stores?
You can buy them online. Miniature Market always put stuff up for sale, and you can usually get them pretty cheap, especially some of the older sets. You can also get them directly from Fantasy Flight and Games. Yes,
sick.
You can find them on Facebook. I found somebody trying to sell a whole stack of them for like $60 in Facebook Market.
I want it, dude. Just looking at the artwork alone, I mean, I might not even play it. I might just shuffle through this deck.
Your local comic book shops or your game shops should carry them. They sell them both in blister packs or starter kits. If you want the starter kits, they have those too.
Look how cute this card is. This is little Greedo Dodge, bro. You didn't do such a great job in the Cantina. Dodge. Why are you on the Dodge card? What is it?
They I think I sent you guys the link, but Fantasy Flight put out, because they're not doing, I don't think they're making Destiny decks like cards anymore. They've discontinued that as a game. But they did release some promo cards that you can print at home for free that are like front and back cards. So it's like Anakin Skywalker, and you use, I think, the existing dice that you already have if you have that card to play that character. So you don't have to use the one that was originally there. You can play the new one. So
yeah, that'd be interesting if they kept this going, because Magic the Gathering has been around for 30 plus years, and they still put out new cards all the time.
And I think that was the initial thought, but I don't know that it caught on as much as Magic did.
Yeah.
And they've got, they have, a whole bunch of other ventures like Armada and Legion and X-Wing, which are way bigger. Our X-Wing's huge. A lot of people play X-Wing.
Yeah. I've never got into it. I think the price points kept me away, because I spend all my money on vintage, and it's like, or whatever, Black Series and things like that. So I don't really think about buying game pieces. Plus, I don't have any free time. Let's be honest. I don't my free time is doing this show, and that's what I like to do. So, with that, is there anything we want to kind of wrap up with? We've never done a Rogues Gallery again.
I know.
Do some outro music here, I guess.
I know. I'll show Maggie if she's still there.
I like that.
This is awesome. He's so little.
He's so little. So, with that, everybody, hey, listen, if you dropped in randomly, thank you. This was definitely a last-minute venture here. We might be doing more of these Rogues Galleries, as we have a half hour, 45 minutes throughout the week. Talk toys, talk repair, talk card games. I don't know, maybe video games as things go on. We want to definitely get Maggie's review of Vader Immortal. So that'll be fun. But this video will be obviously living on our YouTube, so you can go back and watch the first 15, 20 minutes if you missed that. We're kind of just exploring what this uncharted territory is with YouTube. So we have video, might as well use it and connect with people as we go. So don't expect us to post about these shows, because it's the Rogues Gallery. we're just gonna drop whenever we want to drop. It's
very sneaky. You're a very sneaky, Chris.
It might be 3 a.m. when Justin wakes up and and grabs Kyle, and they can just talk about whatever. So
I will open it, Mandy. Yes, but I'm probably gonna do a Facebook video, and I'll post it for you guys on Facebook.
Yeah, there you go. Gotcha. Nice. So hopefully this comes out. Well, this is live. This gets posted right on our stuff. So go ahead and listen to our most recent episode with Stephen Ray Morris. It was actually a heck of a lot of fun. Yeah. That was a great episode. Please listen to that one. He is fantastic, especially if you like dinosaurs. I think that was the hot topic.
You knew a lot about dinosaurs.
Yes. He was fascinating. I love him. And then, of course, we got our weekly episode drops that come out. So I would expect us to release another one on this upcoming week. I recently just appeared on a Galactic podcast, which was a heck of a lot of fun. We answered a lot of great questions. One of them was from a Star Wars friend who emailed the Galactic podcast. And that is a hilarious reveal if you get to listen to that show. So go check out the Galactic podcast as well. What else can I say? I'm going to go. It's Friday night. Everybody have a great time.
You got paid.
Yeah, hopefully.
Go get your drink on, people.
Yeah, I'm gonna sip my. I'm gonna sip my hop tea for sure. It's my. It's a crazy Friday night, so I'm gonna go play Ghost of Tsushima and go mow some people down with a samurai sword. That's what I'm gonna do.
There you go.
So, all right. Nice. Well, until next time. Yeah, I don't know how to sign off on a Rogues Gallery. Well, I guess we'll just play the music loud. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. And until next time, may the Force be with you.
Always.
Later.